We're now 4 days from the release of Battlefield 2042, and after a lot of hot fixes, we now have details on the next update coming for the game.
Welcome
to Uplink. Before we do jump into it, make sure to check out our podcast called The Battlefield Show. Myself and Sammy Boy each week detail all the stuff going on in Battlefield 2042, and it's available on this channel as well as wherever you find podcasts. Battlefield 2042 has been quite a whirlwind of bugs and a shaky launch for sure, but we do have more details on what is going to be in the next update for the game. So let's jump right in and talk about some of those. First off, they are adjusting some server issues regarding loadout spawn, and this update is coming on November 25th. So make sure you do download it as quick as you can on the 25th if you will be playing. Again, that is going to be, I think, Thanksgiving in the US here. So you may have some time to play while everyone is in town. You may be wanting to avoid some family. Who knows? But it will be launching on November 25th for that update. They're also working on some breakthrough issues. There's been an update, or there will be an update on breakthrough and how it runs its servers. If there is an issue with a breakthrough server that gets built, it's going to be a lot quicker for them to take it down in the future. Also, there has been an update for the Xbox Series X and S that created a console kind of restart during the middle of gameplay. Previously, that was more of like you can update it yourself, but now it is a mandatory update to play the game, so that will stop your game from automatically just going into a reboot cycle mid-gameplay, which is great to see. Now, the next thing that I want to kind of touch base on, and it's not very hopeful for PC players, but I do want to kind of break it out and kind of give you the idea of what they're saying so you can give it your own spin here. So this is what they say here. For all of you playing on PCs, we want to acknowledge that many of you are finding that performance of the game is presently CPU bound, and not enough of you who are fortunate enough to enjoy high-end GPUs and CPUs are seeing the benefit of consistent high frame rates. Identifying engine-level optimizations and developing solutions will require a lengthier response time from us so that it gets done right. Short term, we'll be doing all we can to help offer performance improvements that reduce the load and up your frame rates where possible. We'll keep you updated on our work through our Battlefield channels. So not looking too hot for PC at the moment. It's going to be a lot longer of a process than I would imagine most of us were hoping for, especially if myself included. I have a huge beefy PC and I'm still getting very little frame rates on 1080p, and it's disappointing for sure, especially having spent so much on the game. But last time we heard kind of something that similar experience was about 6 months for it to get fixed. Hopefully it is a lot less this time around, but if you are playing on PC, we're all gonna have to just kind of muscle through it, I guess. Maybe spend a little more time on console if you're able to, or play something else until the game gets fixed, which is a sad response for sure. Switching gears just a little bit here, there have been some aiming inconsistencies on PC and console, and the PC issues will be addressed in the third update, which will be coming early December. The console is still being investigated, so it may be a little bit longer in terms of kind of just cracking down exactly what's going on there. But another thing that's going to be adjusted in terms of kind of aiming is the bloom. So bloom is when a gun's bullet spread or area of that bullet increases over time as it's fired, and it resets when you stop firing. So as your bullet goes out, if you are kind of, especially in a first-person shooter, it's just going to adjust your aiming. It's going to hurt things a lot in terms of where your bullet goes, and it's a lot harder to predict and aim during that time period. And it was something that wasn't there in the beta and then got introduced at launch, and they are working towards limiting the amount of bloom that the weapons are going to be having. They will also be adjusting the hovercraft and how effective it is on the map. They're going to be working on the sniper that can one-shot vehicles as well, and a lot of those vehicles are getting adjusted, especially as as well as the specialists. The specialists are all getting tweaked and fixed, and the link to this will be in the description of this video. So definitely go check it out for all those specific details on the update itself. And then the full patch notes will be coming tomorrow as this video comes out. XP earn in solo and co-op, as well as Portal, is back finally. So they're adjusting the XP earn, which will also be detailed in the patch notes, will be released tomorrow, as well as adding Rushed in 2042 through Portal. So that's great to see. And the PP29, the beast weapon that everyone loves, is getting adjusted. It doesn't seem to be heavily tweaked yet. We'll see. I think so far it's just the recoil that they've kind of detailed that it's going to be changed, but we'll see again tomorrow what that looks like in terms of the specifics. And they also added a UI list that alerts peoples of revives, ammo, and health, and also lets you know when someone is coming your way to revive you. So that's fantastic. To kind of close off this video, I do want to read through what we know about the second and third updates. Second update coming November 25th, and the third update coming in early December. Most of the stuff I just covered in this video so far was in that second update. In terms of the third update, they're touting it as, quote, "With update number 3 arriving early December, we'll be delivering our biggest update since launch with significantly more fixes, changes, and more importantly, quality of life enhancements due to arrive in the game. Here's just a snapshot of what you should expect to see within it." And I will not go into the full details because it is a lot of changes will be made, but it is great to see that they will be coming soon. They cannot come soon enough. Please get this game fixed, DICE. It should not have been launched in this state, but I'm glad that they're putting in the effort to get it into a playable state for the people playing right now. And with that, thank you so much for watching this video. We greatly appreciate your support here. If you did like this video, please do hit the like button. If you didn't like this video, hit the dislike button because that works as well. If you'd like to see more content from us here at Uplink Podcast, definitely do consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to stay up to date on all the things here. If you're a fan of Star Wars, check out our Star Wars channel called Star Wars Uplink. We're so close to 10,000 subs on that, so definitely go check it out. Well, as always, we'll see you on the battlefield.